Well, hi Aries, this is Tara and welcome to your mid-February through mid-March Psychic Tarot forecast. Thank you all for joining me. Happy Valentine's Day, which is coming up. I'm actually doing this video on the 9th, February 9th. Wishing you all well. And before I start this reading, my gosh, you all poured out your feelings and what all was going on in your life in the comments below on the last video, the one from mid-January to mid-February. And, my heart goes out to you because I know so many of you all are experiencing huge transitions in your life. The cards last month, just to name a few of them if I can remember, I haven't watched the video recently, so but I'm thinking the Nine of Swords, I'm thinking the Tower card, I'm thinking which the Nine of Swords would be staying up, late at night, worrying, crying, that sort of thing, or just thinking a lot. Possibly the Eight of Swords and possibly the Devil card, and then I think, there were others. It was just a deep, deep reading for Aries, and these readings are for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, some of you Aries are going to say, no, my life is fantastic. I'm having a wonderful time. Things are going peachy creamy for me. But a lot of you, apparently, from your comments, have a lot of peaks and valleys going on. So let's just intend for this reading, and I wanted to just end it with this, say thank you for watching and thank you for putting your comments below. I read, like I said, every single one of them. I replied to some of them I replied with the heart. I clicked on the heart, like I love what you're saying. Like I said, every single one of them are important. So let's put intentions out there that things are going to improve for Aries, and see what's going on for you guys for this month. Okay, all right, cards. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to pull first the last two cards for February. Okay. This card wants to come out. Interesting. I feel like this is sort of a potpourri of a spread for you guys, but let's see. Anybody else? This last one wanted to come out. So we have 6, and this happened for the Capricorn reading as well. We're going to use this 6th one as a sort of clarification card, if you will. All right. Okay, Aries, let's go. Let's see what's going on. Well, okay. Well, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which means the karmic wheels of fortune are turning in your favor, dear Aries. It is turning. Stick in there, stay in there. Things are happening for you. Now, interesting, this is a Major Arcana card. It's the 10th one of the Major Arcana. The angels, everything is there for you to enjoy life, to be happy, to feel like you're moving along as you always do with force and validation. And I don't mean force in a bad way, just feeling your passion. I use my pen here. Then we have beside it the 5 of Cups. So, this is kind of like the crying over spilt milk card. Looking back at things, looking back at, the Who Done Me Wrong song. It's not good for us to do that, right? Because this person's focused on these 3 particular cups that are spilt and the wine or whatever has flowed out of them, where he has 2 cups behind, which means that be grateful for what you do have, the blessings that you do have in your life, the love that you do have, whoever is in your life that supports you. It may be one person, it may be 10, and it may not be exactly who you want, but you know what? Apparently there's a reason for that. As always, a divine reason for what's going on that seems turbulent, but maybe it's for your best interest, and it usually is. So, you know, it might also be too that you're looking at when the wheels of karmic fortune were in your favor. It might be, you know what? It might be to focus on that time. Focus on when things were going great for you. How did that feel? What were you doing right? What were you doing that you're not doing now? Or how might you change what you were doing when things were going in your favor? You know, we have to reinvent ourselves every so often. We can't just figure that the same path is going to give the same results. And if we stay on the same path, it might. But if we want different results, we have to do things differently, right? So it might also be that. So just kind of ask yourself these questions and see what comes up for you, Aries. And remember, this is a general reading, so watch your rising and or moon signs. Well, here we have the Star card. So we have really two great Major Arcana cards. Then we have this Eight of Swords. Was this in your last reading? I think, if I remember correctly, and I said earlier that it possibly could have been. Okay, well, let's start with the Star card. You know, the astrological omens are there for you. Your angels, your guides, your... This is about going deep, you know, and looking at what is working for you and what has, and being open to blessings. And then you have the tied up 8 feeling, and she's not really tied up, is she? It's just her thinking is not clear. She's not seeing the entire picture. If she took off this bandana and her arms were free, there's this beautiful castle on this cliff. So there is prominence for you. It's an interesting word to come up for this card. There is availability. There is abundance for you. You just have to take off some of this, and it might be letting go of these emotional setbacks that you've had. I'm not trying to preach to you, you know that, Aries. I love you. It's just, I'm just saying what the cards are telling me. Letting go of those so that you can start to see the clearer picture, because I have a feeling that the universe is working in your favor. Your angels and guides, the astrological, you know, stars, omens are in your favor. You may be saying, well, nope, Saturn is in my yada yada, my 8th house. Okay, it may or it may not. I'm just saying that all in all, there is a nice foundation for you all to be able to work with once you let go of the negative feelings and once you get clearer. Okay, let's look at, before we look at the transition card, let's look at the, nice. Okay, so this was the last card that came out. It wanted to come out with this one, the Eight of Swords. This is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about birth of a project, birth of a baby, blessings of birth. I feel like the universe is wanting to give you some blessings because, well, obviously here, but around your work, around your passion, what you love to do in life. This represents a fire sign, so there you go, right? Ace of Wands. Maybe you'll get your passion back. You start to feel it. You get more clear, or you get a great idea, and that idea is what helps you move forward. Interesting. Let's look at the clarification, or the transition card from one month to the next. From February to March. You know, that's interesting because I was going to talk about the Sword card, and then the Queen of Swords came up. So this could be an air sign, Libra, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You know, this person looks like she's offering a helping hand. She's making some decisions. For some of you, this air sign is very beneficial. For some of you, you're going to say, nope, this has been the problem in my life. Okay, so if this person has been a problem for you, I feel like that they are giving you divine guidance. In other words, it may not seem like they're in your favor, in your court, in your corner, but I think that all in all, the experiences and lessons that you have with this person are going to make your life more distinct and distinguished. I'm hearing those two words. And if they are in your court, so be it. But I'm getting that whatever they have to offer you in the long run is going to be in your best and highest interest. Okay, Aries. So we have two major arcanas. We have some feelings and thinking that's a little bit off, but then we have the birth, and we have this person. So leave in the comments below, again, if you all will, and let me know how things are progressing and resonating with you. I want to look into my crystal and see what comes up for Aries. This is for mid-February to mid-March for Aries. Yep. This is an upside down visual, and the reason I know that I can tell it's upside down is because it's like the ground is on top. So yeah, for some of you, things have been a little topsy-turvy, to say the least. Within this visual as well, I'm getting a woman. I guess the archetype would be a woman who is dressed in a white draping cloth or gown. She feels more like she's there to give you advice or to support you or be angelic for you. So again, pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to your the quiet time, what you're getting during your quiet time. Who's feeding you, how you're getting your information. The totem animal for you all, Aries, for this particular month is a road runner. Beep, beep. So I kind of like that for you all. So you may want to look up road runner and see the meaning. My thinking is a speedy, you know, I'm thinking of the cartoon a long time ago, right? Or maybe you've seen a road runner. Look up the meaning though. So feeling like you're ready to get on the fast track again. You know, you're ready to move forward, ready to go. Maybe not everything is aligned and in order, but you're starting to feel, I've had that for a few other signs. You're ready to take that deep breath and start seeing the lightness, the load drop off. However that looks for you. Okay, anything else for Aries? Anything else that's of value to Aries? Well, any of you all that have a vista or a beautiful ocean view, or you live near the sea or the bay or the beach, and maybe that's part of starting to take that deep breath. You're just kind of getting that feeling of, whew, yeah, because this is a beautiful, I wish I could take a picture of it and show you. This is like the sun not going down all the way, but it's starting to go behind the clouds. When you're looking out on an ocean view and it's starting to go behind the clouds, it just has that beautiful serene feeling of, that was a nice day. That was a calm day. A calm day. That's what we're looking for, is calm. Okay, my friends, I'm going to add up the cards. And we have 10, 15, 16. 16 and 17 is what? 33? 33. 33 and 8 is 41. 42. 4 and 2 is 6. And 6 is about, you know, sometimes it's about abundance. It can be. It's about loving yourself. When I do numerology and I look at people's birth names and there's no 6s, which would be P's. Let's see, what else would be a 6? There's 3 letters that are 6s. When there's no 6s in their name, then they need to come into this life and love yourself. So just saying, it's responsibility towards you, responsibility towards others. It can be abundant. If you're one that manifests easily, well, the 6 is in your favor. So you may say, well, I've never really particularly cared for that number, but you know, maybe you'll pay attention to it more. And the 6 in the traditional tarot is the Lover's card. Interesting. So partnership, bonding, love, marriage, soulmates, deep lasting friendships. So when this card comes up is in a reading, it's a concept. It's how to look to see how others fit into your life. And 6, by the way, too, is about relationships. How you deal with other people, how you deal with community, how you deal with your people at work. Relationships, again. This can show up as an event. It can. This card of this can show up as an event, something that you are attending, and it's a social event. Okay? So just saying for you guys, Aries. All right. I so appreciate your time today. I hope this reading was of benefit to you. I hope that it makes sense and ties in, or at least gives you some response to the last reading. Some, you know, layering that you can see that has been building up for you, and you're starting to see where this is going. So put your comments below. I love those. Please remember to subscribe. Please remember to just have a great month and just look at it as in a positive manner, because you have some really positive things going on. And if you'd like your own personal private reading, look in the Show More section below. There's a link to my order page, and I have 30, 45-minute, and hour readings, as well as 15 and 30-minute video readings. See if this reading resonates with the last reading and how, and if it resonates with you. It might be one that you may want to watch later on, towards the end of the cycle that I'm doing, maybe towards the second week in March. Okay, sending you all the very best, Aries. Please be well. Take care. I'm thinking about you, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.